Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Who Dares Wins from Amalga-Mania, brought to you by Justin Vs Justen. I'm Justin with an I.
And I'm Justin with an E.
And we are here to bring you a very special battle brought to you by the Justin Vs Justen podcast.
Yes.
We have the Battle of the Titans.
I think it's a good battle.
It is a great battle. I think
it's one when it got brought up, we were both like,
You brought this battle
because
and it was all your brainchild.
You are a giant fan of one of these, and I am a fan of the other, so
that's right.
We bring them together in harmony.
What better way to kick off Who Dares Wins Friday than Star Trek versus Star Wars?
Star Wars, naturally.
Now, before you jump to conclusions here and say Star Wars, because I get it. You know, I get it. It's so popular and all. Hey, did we mention Star Wars?
Star Wars.
We mention it in every podcast. But I want you to think about this. You have a race of warriors, the Klingon Empire, who are bred to kill and to fight and to die with honor, right? And they have their culture and everything is set up based on combat versus the Empire.
Yes.
Right? So think about it. If you were to remove Darth Vader from this, and those would be the conditions, we're taking out Darth Vader, so no Force-type magic, anything like that. Do the Klingons have what it takes to take out the Empire?
Find out. Stay tuned.
That's right. Make sure that you comment below on the post and let us know what you think on this.
Like, subscribe, comment, do it all.
And you can find us on YouTube, Justin Vs Justen. That's Justin with an I versus Justin with an E.
Yes.
And where else can we be found?
We can be found on iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think that's pretty much sums it up. I mean, we're all out everywhere because the RSS feed puts us in a lot of weird places as well.
Yeah, we're very big in Turkey.
Surprisingly, yeah. We are number one in Turkey. Actually, we lost that. We were number one in Turkey for a while.
We're number one in the Galactic Empire. So if that helps influence your vote. So guys, I want you to comment underneath. You're going to let us know what you think about this. I'm going to weigh in on this, and I'm going to tell you it's very Trek-centric on my end.
So yeah, we got the Stormtroopers versus the Klingons. Who's going to win?
Who Dares Wins.
Who wins? I personally... The Stormtroopers are just way cooler. They have the cool factor. They're like the cool kids.
You're talking about guys that were killed by Ewoks.
But here's an interesting theory, though. You have Chewie, who's he comes from a planet of this master race of giants. What, 6 foot 7 foot tall, or however tall he is.
The planet Kashyyyk.
Yeah, they can rip their arm off and all that kind of stuff. The Stormtroopers actually conquered his planet, but yet they couldn't conquer the Ewoks. So are Ewoks stronger?
But did they conquer his planet? Because wasn't there this whole thing with like the Clone Wars, where like Yoda and the clone troopers and all that were there, and they were like trying to help them?
Yes.
So maybe they took. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the Clone Wars. I don't claim to be. Your Honor, I'm just a caveman. I was unfrozen. And this is all wondrous.
And let's be honest, Ewoks, they're so goddamn cute and adorable. If one walks up to you, you're going to go, hey, there, little guy, while another one bashes you over the head with a rock.
If you're a stormtrooper.
Even if you're a Klingon, even they're going to go, well, I don't know Klingon, so then, Wookie, Maka Waka, whatever they say.
No, it's kidding.
Whatever they say, I don't speak Klingon. Because they'd be like, oh, look, it's adorable.
The Klingon will try to eat it. They'll think that it is full of gah.
Is that shit?
No, I think it's like live worms or something like that they like to eat lukewarm, because gah is best served warm. So,
I mean, I'll give it to it. Klingons definitely, hands down, hand-to-hand battle. Stormtrooper ain't gonna make it.
So do you think that there's a distinction versus the First Order versus the Empire? Or do we thinking it's apples to apples? Because hand-to-hand, the First Order is definitely a little bit better than, I do not recall Stormtroopers being hand-to-hand whatsoever.
No, they've never really been a hand-to-hand people. They always have weapons of some sort.
And I will even handicap this battle, and I will even say, you can have Spaceball 1. And you can have the Spaceballs in this battle too. And
well, then there's no contest, because then do we get the Schwartz?
No, there's no magic.
Well, you say, well, the Schwartz is I don't know. Is it magic?
You can have liquid Schwartz to go in your Mega Maid.
Does Pizza the Hut conquer all?
Pizza the Hut is not part of the Galactic Empire, so just be careful, or else he'll send out for you.
Pizza the Hut's everywhere.
He's making it great. Is that a Pizza Hut thing?
I think so.
Okay, I don't know.
Branding where branding was cool.
Yeah, we're branding from 1990s VHS copies of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I will not bow down to any sponsor.
Excellent Wayne's World reference.
Excellent. So, Klingons versus Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
So what makes you say Klingons got the battle?
Because the Klingons are relentless, they're battle-hungry and bloodlusting. I mean, they will fight with anything. They will take the helmets off and beat people with helmets. You know, they're like Spartans. They're like the samurai of Japan. Like all of these sort of warrior races that are mixed together into one amalgamation, if you will. And, I mean, you think about if we take this into space, they have cloaking technology.
They do have cloaking, but...
Yeah. And they have transporters.
Yeah, but, I mean, the speed of an Imperial ship is going to be way faster. They have TIE fighters. They have a much bigger array of weapons at their disposal.
I do think that if
do I get
you
a
have
Death Star in this?
You can have a Death Star. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I get like, you know, I mean, we're not talking about like the Borg or anything like that. But let's be honest. How cool would it be if Darth Vader was the leader of the Borg? Because he's already halfway there.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be kind of awesome.
That would be.
So I kind of like where I went there. I impressed myself with that.
That'd be an awesome crossover movie.
We should make that happen.
Go fund me. We're going to make a Star Trek movie.
Get me Jean-Luc Picard. No,
it's only going to be released in China.
Did you ever see the
Trek
preview for that Russian superhero movie with like the bear that had like guns on it?
I did not.
It looked amazing, you know, and it's like everyone's like, "Oh, this is like the Russian Avengers," and it's like it's never going to see the light of day.
Sasha the bear.
Yeah, he's like, "It dances for you." Then he has guns.
No, I've been watching the thing that's been circulating around the Superman from India.
Oh, that's so
his
terrible.
Killer dance moves.
Ah, that's so terrible. I don't know if there's any other sort of fanfics out there for this sort of thing. Like if there's any like Trek versus Wars or anything like that. I'm sure they have a meeting in some sort of meeting.
I'm sure they're both such big entities in themselves. They have to have something.
I happen to think that the way to truly defeat the Klingon Empire is with trade embargoes and treaties, because they do not come across as being very diplomatic. They seem like they would go hungry quite easily and have to surrender. I think that would be the way that the Empire could defeat them, with diplomacy.
Well, if they
or they could build
government.
They could build a giant wall.
You're a fake
space wall.
You're a fake ship.
It's a pro.
Do we get Lord Trump?
I don't know. That's hilarious, actually.
You're a fake alien. You're fake news. We're gonna build a wall.
Yeah, he's gonna build it. So space walls. Will they stop? They stop these? I mean, there's kind of space walls on the Death Star.
Possibly.
Yeah. But you know, who paid for them? Did Endor pay for them?
The Klingons will pay for them.
the Klingons are paying for this. I say that we scrap the whole idea and bring in Green Lanterns, because I like that idea just so much better.
Throw them in there. Why not?
All right. I don't know. Do you have anything else you'd like to tell the viewers here?
Well, I think Stormtroopers, the one advantage that they do have, besides diplomacy, is their clones. So they have an army of infinity people they can just keep throwing at them. They just keep making new ones.
That's an interesting point. But I guess the thing I would say to that is they perhaps lack that sort of passion that an individual Klingon fighting for the honor of the Empire might have.
I will give you that. That's hands down. Like I said, hand-to-hand combat, all that kind of stuff. Klingons are going to win, but can they outlast them?
I don't know.
Everybody gets tired eventually.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm saying my vote. You've got transporters, you've got cloaking technology, and you've got a will to fight. So I mean, they're going to go down like the Krogan in Mass Effect. Like I think it's going to go.
I don't
down.
know. You got Imperial ships. You got an endless army.
Big ships, definitely.
And the speed of the ships.
They're all fast ships. Yeah,
they're faster than any Klingon ship.
I saw this awful movie once, though, where they rammed one into the other one and then put it into a big shield. I forget what it was called. It was some prequel movie that I did not care for.
I saw this movie, Rogue One.
Minor testicle difficulty.
Alright, so card got full. Sorry, SD card full. But continuing where we left off, you were making fun of Rogue One.
Yes, I was.
Completely okay with.
I did not like Rogue One, and I have not, been quiet about that. That said, I have to remove, the whole conditions on this battle is that we have to take out the Force. We have to take out Darth Vader. So we have to take out the Emperor's powers of influence and anything like that. I mean, no Snoke, none of those, and no Darth Maul. Even though he comes back and stuff like that. How cool would it be?
It would.
So I will give you Grievous. I will get.
You get Jar Jar Binks.
You can have Jar Jar Binks. Damn it,
you son of a bitch.
Now who dares?
Oh, I'm joining the Klingons.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. They will eat him.
Nobody likes Jar Jar.
No one at all.
Even his parents were.
I got Worf, and I got Kahless, and I got Duras, and I got Gowron.
You got Laser,
I got Lursa,
Blazer.
Laser and Blazer. You're just hooked on that. I got Kirk Lazarus. I got
who left the freezer open.
Yeah. What was his name?
We just talked.
Tom Cruise is in the Klingons now. I got all kinds of people.
Your space mission, if you choose to accept it.
Yeah, that's right. They're space missions.
This hologram will explode in 5 seconds.
I'm just trying to think. Is there anyone else who's famous? I think we had Dr. Fraser Crane as well. I don't know.
Well, if you're getting all these celebrities, I need some too.
You can have Tom Selleck, but he doesn't have a mustache.
The mustache is key.
Sorry.
Without his mustache, he has no powers.
I told you.
Clearly be defeated without the stash.
I gave you Mel Brooks.
Can we get Burt Reynolds and his mustache?
All right, I'll allow that.
And Turd Ferguson.
You get Turd Ferguson.
Can we get Michael Caine?
You get Michael Caine. And
can we get Morgan Freeman?
No Morgan Freeman. No godlike powers.
The Stormtroopers.
That's what I have for you. So the conditions are: there's no Force, there's no Emperor, there's no Darth Vader. You have TIE fighters, you have TIE bombers, you have a Death Star. You can have 1.5 Death Stars if you want. You can even have weapons of the First Order. I am calling all of the Klingon items that have been featured throughout there. I know that, my buddy Jeff Mendoza is going to know all about this. Anything that you can pull out. So you get transporters, you get photon torpedoes, you get, hell, you get the cloaking ships. If all of this isn't enough, I don't know what is. So, and in terms of even match, you're fighting a war of attrition against a bureaucratic sort of system, of just like totalitarian.
You want to fight the man.
Yeah, you're fighting the man. And I'm telling you, I think these guys have the chutzpah.
So they're basically the Brotherhood?
Sure. It's whatever you think. Oh, we're going back to the Undercover Brother. Okay, all right, yeah.
The general, the Klingons
that
can open
yet.
5 fried chicken restaurants.
Yeah, he's talking about Billy D. Billy D. Williams again.
We get Billy D. Williams.
How do you get Billy D. Williams?
We get Boba Fett.
How do you figure you get Boba Fett?
I don't know.
You can have Boba Fett, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't know. The longer this goes, the more people you get. But I want you to comment below, and I want you to tell us.
Can we get Harrison Ford?
No, of course
not. He's not
not.
part of, he's not part of...
No Harrison Ford, no Millennium Falcon, anything like that. I don't get the Serenity. You don't get that. Not that it's equipped with any weapons. You don't get Ash Williams. Although he would be great.
Do I get the Mirthmobile?
No, you get Porkins. That's who you get. You get the desiccated husk of Porkins in space.
Do I get Mom and Dad?
No, they're crusty and dead.
But they saved the universe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get Todd Spango. Oh my God. This is where this podcast goes, guys. We're talking about Mom and Dad save the world now. Todd Spango.
You get John Lovitz.
Oh, I'll take John Lovitz any day. That's fair. Well, check us out next time when we have a challenge, and I hope that everybody enjoys this video. And hey, guys, Who Dares Wins is a Friday event, and it's on every week at on Amalga-Mania. So check us out, and you can subscribe to us, and you can subscribe
Yeah, come around to Justin Vs Justen for some more great content of us bantering back and forth about meaningless nothing.
That's right.
But it's entertaining.
There's very little.
At least it's entertaining on this side of the table.
And really, isn't that what you're here for? For us to be entertained?
Yes.
Until next time.
I'm Justin with an E.
Kapla! I'm Justin with an I.
Star Wars.
Bye.